Shuprabhat. Shuprabhat.
Shubprabhat.
Shuprabhat.
Shubprabhat.
Shuprabhat.
Shubprabhat.
Shuprabhat. Good morning, guys. Bloodywood is back with a third album called New Delhi, and it's all about India's capital territory, Delhi, and their love for their capital, but also their country and their culture. I'm so excited for this band. The singles have been great. I love this band, and I also love that they actually hit me up to check out this record, and they'll remove copyright and everything. I love it when bands do that and give us such good content to have, because these songs are awesome. Like, I'm actually stoked for this. I'm always going to be honest with my reviews, but I know that this is going to be good because I love these guys. So look, let's not waste any more time. I am stoked for Bloodywood, New Delhi. That's enough chit chat. That's just throat singing, right? There's no effects on that. I watched videos on how to do it. It looks pretty. That'd be such a cool skill to have in your back pocket. It's like a little bit of an icebreaker. No, you should not probably introduce yourself by some throat singing. Anyway, music. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Oh, that BPM sounds pretty high. Come on. If this was like on 7 or 8 string, this would be very like periphery right now. Yeah, it's very genty. I don't know what instrument that is. Traditional Indian. It's so hard to talk when there's an onslaught of just good music going. And a couple extra kicks.
Now we making records in the Guinness, tapping into the power of the mind and the game make the bitters. So much bigger than the payback. Grandkids of a slave in a Maybach. Found hope like a needle in a haystack. Toss to the west of the woods and lead the pack. We find a way back. Looking for a reason, feels like the season. Rise up and let it all out. Look at my own dark. Do the end of the body come on in. Who can I?
That's a cool effect. Oh, we're going raise your voice. That's what it means. All right. If you insist, Bloodywood, let's go. All right, that actually is. Again, it's just like the Indian periphery right now. Not vocally, but Halla Bol, Halla Bol. Raise your voice, raise your voice. Raise your voice, raise your voice. See, these guys know repetition. Get stuck in your head. I like the graphic of the tanks and like the army vehicles with this badass robotic elephant. You can't take down New Delhi! Nice, nice, nice. Now I've heard the singles, so I haven't heard this yet. Hutt. I've seen it could mean to hurt. Hutt.
So keep hitting, I won't give a fuck.
Songs are always catchier when you accent the beat with like a hey.
You can eat my dust now. You were looking down, I'm all the way up now. Talking real loud, what's up now? Yeah, you hate that you love it. You be looking for a target, but I'm flying above it. So, in the face of the hatred, I'ma take a risk. Making all these shots, cause I'm never gonna miss. Taking all your curses and turn them to a gift. So keep hitting, I won't give a f***.
Come on. It's building up. Let's go. Don't be soft here. I know you won't, but be. All right. Maybe I listened to like too much deathcore or something, but I was kind of hoping for like. I know they're not that kind of band, but. Oh. This is sick. I weirdly love when they bring in more and more of their traditional Indian instruments into their music. And weirdly, it's not the best word. I want more of their culture in their music, even though there's already a lot. That's one of my favorite grooves of the year. I love that ending, man. I know that was the main riff, but that ending was just Dhadak, 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 Dhadak. Heartbeat. That's what it means, heartbeat.
I'ma ride the wave from the body to the mind. I'ma find a way. One life to live it, and I'm down to pay. So I'm dreaming of tomorrow, but I grind today. Yeah, I grind today. I can't hold
Okay, we can actually get some lyrics here.
my shoulder. I'll back down, baby. I get bolder. Still there, even if it gets colder. One for all. Yeah, I will die a soldier.
Now YouTube's like, you're breaking my brain. This isn't English.
Float like a butterfly.
Sting
Like a motherfucking I'll be bigger by the hour. All out living, I ain't never gonna give in. I'll be aiming for the stars, forget the top of the tower. Let the muscle hit the metal, cause I'm in love with the sound. Let the pedal hit the floor, cause we ain't fucking around. Find another level by going another round. If you're looking for the treasure that's hidden within the pounds. मिट्टी की मूरत मिट्टी में मिल जाएगी. ज्वालों की ताप से जब तक वो घबराएगी. दिल की ये हसरत दिल में ना रह पाएगी.
Who's the boy?
Sting like a
Okay. This song. I actually, this is my least favorite single, but maybe in the context of the record, let's go. I do like these chugs though. It just sounds a little bit different rather than the groove. How many views does this have now? Yeah, 2.3 mil. Yeah, so the reason why I don't love that song as much as others maybe is because it leans towards too much of the baby metal side, which makes perfect sense. I just love it when they lean into the Indian traditional folk music, sorry, mixing it with metal. Like this. I don't know who's doing the vocals right now, but... Oh, now that is a... Yeah. That is such a killer groove. Ooh. Now it feels kind of like Bring the Horizon or something. Let's go! This song is sick. This is fire. Alright, that is for sure going on my playlist. 2025 Bangers playlist on my Spotify, Linktree. Means destiny. song was sick. Holy. It's like one of my favorite songs bands ever written. Okay, Dagabaz, Dagabaz. Sorry, I'm all the Indians watching this are cringing right now. I can't find a meaning to this. Rise up for my kingdom. Wait, that means the next 2 songs I've already heard. Because it's only 8 songs. They found a formula? It fucking works. We hacking into the mainframe?
Fish on the surface, I be rolling in the deep, and the red pill fly make the blue pills cheap.
Red pill, blue pill? This is Matrix talk. They're hacking into the mainframe. I don't know what they're saying, but it's catchy. The last song is still my favorite, but that was good. Okay. Hold up. I fucking love this video, though. How many views does this have? Not even 1 million yet? Come on, let's bring it up to 1 million. This deserves 1 billion views and more. I love those action shots. It's gotta be a drone, right? Yeah, those are drones. Drone shots. Obviously. No, it's just some super tall guy. Fuck, man. You know, metal music makes me happy, but I think food makes me even happier. Literally, there's nothing that I can't tolerate. I fucking love everything. And give me the spice. I'm half Mexican. I can handle spice. I put hot sauce and jalapenos on everything. To them, that's weak.
know we like it hot. Rocking in the kitchen and we're hitting like the pot. Everybody welcome, you can come and pick a spot.
I love this video, man. I love this vibe. This is like the... How did I not catch that on my first viewing? Oh, look at that fucking tall ass beer. Hey, you got... Yeah, you gotta share. This looks like a fucking blast, man. Everyone knows the grandma's got wisdom and years of experience. She knows the Tadka.
It's a battle with the blindness. We're gonna win it even though we didn't plan this. Put your hands up if you really understand.
Oh, I understand this. Let's go.
Inside the belly, then we're gonna fan this.
Sorry, grandma cooking in the breakdown is just hilarious. Just went so hard. It's self-explanatory. Love the production on this record, man, and it's well produced.
If you got the fire inside the belly, then we're gonna fan this.
It was such a happy video. And it turns into a brawl. Maybe it's all the beer that they were drinking. Yeah. Oh, man. I haven't had breakfast yet, so it's making me hungry.
Welcome to the land of the wild, wild east. It's the law of the jungle and the rule of the beast. A feast for the senses, no you can't compete. It's the power of the will that you just can't beat. When you get past the fast car.
The music video sounds a little bit quieter than the rest. It was the first one that they released, though.
We making a shift, cause the Daisy Boys low is no diversity's a gift.
Oh no, it sounds fine. This part, man. The percussive, the Indian percussiveness is just so fucking... What's the word I'm looking for? Infectious. How can you not move to this? thought it was over? You just wait.
Welcome to the land of the wild wild beast, lord of the jungle and the rule of the beast.
This is the best Indian commercial that you can ask for, man.
The power of the will, the power of the skill that you just can't.
All right, well, Bloodywood, New Delhi. Let's talk about it. The biggest takeaway that I have with this record is that this feels like the best commercial for India and New Delhi and their culture. Because Bloodywood in the past is, you know, and including with like some of the ideas with this record, is that they're a little bit like politically charged. They talk about issues going on economically or like societal issues happening in their country. And it works because music is a powerful tool to kind of address certain issues that are happening. And that's the beauty of this art form. But you know what also works is just talking about your culture in a positive way, talking about things that you enjoy and actually spreading it through people that may not understand. This was probably the most effective tool with this record, if you really want to call it tool, but it's more the message of this record really shows the culture of India. And that's my biggest takeaway from the food, the city, and just their stance on issues and just who they are as people. You really feel for it in this record that is like not that long, like 35 minutes or something, 33 minutes. So I really like that aspect, that this record is just showing their love for their country. And I think that is such a cool thing, especially when there's so much division in the world. And if they're talking about more issues going on and, you know, a lot of political issues and other things, that can create more division. But instead, something like this, where it shows the culture and it shows understanding of it, instead creates inclusion, in my opinion. And that's something that I really like about this record. This record is a lot of fun. I knew this going into it. It's quite similar to their last record, Rakshak, in that kind of way. It's got that same kind of groove. It's got a lot of new metal. This is a new metal record with a little bit of core in it in terms of like the breakdowns, but it's all about the groove, the mix of hip hop and like these more Indian kind of like metal style vocals. But what I absolutely love about this band, and just like their last record, is when they introduce like traditional Indian instruments, whether it's like, you know, the sitar or like it could even be flutes like that they had on their last record. When they bring those elements into their music, it feels so fresh, and I absolutely love it. I honestly wanted more of it. So with this record, it does lean in towards the metal grooves. It leans into the hip hop a lot, and like some well-produced ideas to like reverse back into like a transition, like those effects, you know. So I really like it in that regard, but I could have actually used more of that Indian like flair to their music. You know, the Bloodywood song is enjoyable, but that feels like almost too, or the Babymetal, not Bloodywood. The Babymetal feature just felt too Babymetal for me. Which is not a bad thing by any means. It's a collaboration, but really what I love about this band is when they lean into that traditional Indian instruments, and it really brings in the culture to their music. So this album was good, and the grooves in it are so hypnotic. Not even hypnotic. How can you just not headbang and move to it? There's something about Indian music that also just has that upbeat, high energy flair to it. It's the percussive, the percussion to it is just like, it's got a lot of extra notes happening. So you just feel the beat and you want to move, and it works so well with their music. They have a formula. It's the same thing that they've been kind of doing with Rakshak, where it's like upbeat, repetition, saying the same word, or like the title of the song just kind of going over and over and over, and like it just gets stuck in your head. And that's where, I mean, it feels like kind of hypnotic, but it's so good. And, you know, I truly enjoy it, but just like what I was saying, that it's kind of the same formula that they were using on Rakshak. That's actually something that I thought about this record, is that this doesn't feel like that different from what they were doing 3 years ago with that last record. I felt like that record actually had a little bit more variety with like songs that again include the flute and other things that just felt a little bit different. Here, this is just 8 tracks that are focusing on groove, these very, very catchy choruses. And it's really fun, but I could have used a little bit more variety with this record, something that shows their range a little bit more, something that maybe was a little bit more different tone wise, maybe something that's like a little ballady, something that's a little bit more focusing on the instruments. But this is still a solid, fun record. The ideas, the message, the production is really good on this. It's wicked fun. It just could have used a little bit more variety, and honestly for me, just like lean into that Indian elements even more. But if you already enjoyed Bloodywood, this is a great record. If you're new to Bloodywood and you're just hearing this record for the first time, check out Rack Shack, because yeah, these guys, they're crushing. My review for this is going to be a 7.4 out of 10, and that's my thoughts on Bloodywood, New Delhi. I'm curious to know what your thoughts are, so comment down below. Spice up my life. Guys, what did you think about this record? I'd love to know. Also, if you've gotten to this point of the video and you haven't clicked off, I really appreciate the shit out, man. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Feel free to leave a like to the video. Or on that, thank you for tuning in. Till next time. Peace.